Okay, welcome back everyone, Zaf here for another juicy SLA video. As you know, the Guardian set is one of the best sets in the game that we equip on our juicy supports like Isla. This set over here gives us a 10% damage increase when a shield gets activated, but if you've seen our video where I do cover the bug that's in place for a set effect, it wasn't as good as it could be, based on the fact that with our shields, even when we get a brand new shield being applied on top of our existing shields, the set effect will not apply, but it only affects when your shield depletes and a new one comes in. But I believe the devs might have fixed it to the point where on jinwoo, we might have a brand new meta blessing stone we have to use to always get that bonus applied constantly, because we don't need the artifact set on jinwoo. If it's on our hunters, the 10% bonus will always apply. Generally speaking, when our hunter support skills are used and we get a shield, we get the bonus, but now jinwoo should be able to always activate it with our blessing stones, such as the blessing stone here. We have life and also aggressive defense, giving us a shield. So I'll test it because previously this effect did not apply to the Guardian set. This as well did not apply it, so I'll jump in, I'll test it. That way you know if these are the current meta, because when it comes to defensive blessing stones, there's not too many good options here when it comes to gaining damage, but with these two giving us a shield, they might be the future meta where you should always have them equipped to make sure you get that juicy 10% damage increase of the Guardian set. And really quick, if you haven't yet, make sure to support us for free on Emerald Supporter Program. That way, I can send you a bunch of juicy free codes. We have 15,000 supporters for a reason, because I make sure everyone, yes everyone, gets the codes right here. About 12 hours after supporting, you should get these codes here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 codes, so make sure you support that way you don't miss out. This is what it looks like when you support. The codes we send here to your My Page, receive benefits, boom, and you will redeem them. Very, very juicy. But also, speaking of juicy, we have giveaways on our Discord server. We have 1, 2, 3 giveaways for our supporters, so make sure you support and then join our Discord server. That way, you can join in on our $100 giveaways. And finally, big congrats to Hassan for your first comment to our last video. Here is your shout out, bro, and enjoy that juicy exclusive Discord role. So just to confirm for everyone here, as you can see, based on the most recent patch notes, the devs had fixed the issue where the Palace Guard, the Guardian set, for set effect was not activated in certain cases. So let's test to see if it works or not properly. That's the main question. It does work, but it's not working properly. So let me jump in and test it out. Let's first off put on a real weapon. Scatty, get out of here. No one wants you. So let's put Plum on, for example, and some other random weapon. Doesn't matter too much. And let's jump into a random game mode. Let's go to game modes here. And let's do, I don't know, let's do Battlefield Trials. Jump into a player mode and do floor, you know what, 60. Doesn't really matter too much. Start and make sure I do have my proper blessing stones equipped, that being life here, to see if the effect does activate when we jump in, but also aggressive offense to see, do we get that 10% bonus every single time when we attack, regardless of whether or not we have a shield. But also make sure, put on a hunter that does have a shield. So where's Isla? My juicy Isla, boom. Okay, now we can jump in with the Guardian set equipped. Who cares if artifacts? We're not trying to beat the boss here. We're just trying to see if the set effect does apply. So as we jump in here, let's see, do we get the bonus right off the bat? Damage increase, let's see, it should be a pop-up, because jinwoo does spawn with a shield with the life blessing stone. And watch this right here, do we get a damage? Oh, we did. We got a damage increase. Okay, that's good to know. Let me jump back out and let's confirm again, because you never know, we could get a damage increase from the curse effect. That could be the pop-up, just to be sure. So let me hop back in, take off life to make sure it was that blessing stone proccing the effect, unequip, jump back in, let's see. Let's run it back and see if it's true or not. These animations have to go though. We should have option to skip them because they always come up, but we saw there, boom, no damage increase. So the life blessing stone does proc the effect. That's huge. That is huge, huge, huge. That means when we spawn in, we get the bonus 10% damage increase of the Guardian set right off the bat. Oh baby. But now the question is, does aggressive defense apply it? Let's go back in here. Let's put on the shield. That way we know if we have a shield effect applied, can we still get the bonus or not? So enter. Let's see. Very curious. I'm glad the devs did fix this, because our damage should see a significant rise, always getting a 10% bonus. That's huge. So let's jump in. Let's watch carefully on jinwoo. Every time I basic attack, do we get a damage increase? Let's see. So we have enhanced curse. Let's basic attack here. We get a shield. So we already have the 10% effect applied, but I don't see damage increase pop up. Hold on. we have a shield. Let's wait for the damage increase to go away. If you look at the bottom of the screen, do you see that flashing attack up icon? So it's going to go away. It's gone. Let me attack now. And we got a damage increase. So beautiful. It has to go away though, the damage increase, so it doesn't just infinitely stack, so refreshing every single time. So just make sure to always attack when the effect does go away, and boom, damage increase again, even though we have a big chunky shield. That's beautiful. So the devs that fix it, I like to see that a lot. That means you have to have the Guardian set always applied, but also when it comes to our Blessing Stones, it seems that life and aggressive offense might be the meta. Let me review with you the current defensive Blessing Stones we have, just to tell you what's good and what's not really going to be used too much. So as you jump into jinwoo, if we go to these ones here, I would say for the most part, you should generally always have this equipped right here, daily quest completion if you have difficulties clearing boss modes, or you're dying, or you want a safety net. It's a very good option, but for damage, none of these give us damage. There's only 2 right now that give us damage as of the update, that being life, because the Guardian set is fixed. Whenever we get a shield and we lose the 10% damage increase effect, we can get it back. Beautiful. So life does proc that effect, so we can use it. One of my favorite, yes favorite, Blessing Stone effects, because you spawn into a shield, making sure if you have any oopsies during the battle, it protects you. You don't get knocked back, knocked around. It's perfect. And now we have aggressive offense, another one you should be using, because every single hit with a 1-second cooldown, that being a basic attack, you get a shield, meaning you can always proc the effect now. The shield increase is not that substantial, 0.3%, it's useless, but still, I would say it's vital right now. Let's see, what else we have? We have an HP increase, not too useful. We have tenacity, giving us defense increases when our HP reaches a certain mark, not too bad, but don't need that. Kasaka Steel Scales is good, because we do get a super armor-like effect, so it's pretty decent, but I would say tenacity is good too. These are good for defensive, survivability Blessing Stones, these ones here. I would say for normal modes where there is lots of mobbing, this is good, allowing your HP to recover every time you defeat an enemy, but right now it's just not viable anymore, just because there's no real game modes where this can excel in currently, at least in my opinion. 5% HP recovery is okay, but 30-second cooldown, not too good. We have this one here, Camouflage. This one's obviously very good. It does help you survive in very dire circumstances, so don't sleep on it. Camouflage is good. We have this one here, which is, I guess, interesting to say at least. Solidify. Your damage received decreases by 1% every 6 seconds, so a 20% decrease, but you have these 2 right here, giving you an instant damage decrease, or at least with a condition, so this one isn't too good. This one, though, is meta, Natural Disaster. Anytime you do a teamfight mode, equip this, it's perfect. But I would say overall, when it comes to life and also aggressive offense, these are pretty darn good. You don't have to equip life, but I would say at least, no matter what, have one of these equipped. I would say aggressive offense is better. The life is good if you want to go, balls to the wall, dive into battle, you want a shield on you. These 2 are very good. Kasaka Steel Scales as well, very good. Tenacity, very good. And this one here, teamfight modes, very good as well. So I would say no matter what, make sure run one of these, if not life, for sure run aggressive offense. That way you can always proc the Guardian set effect. This right here is a staple. You should always have it equipped now. It is truly one of the best defensive Blessing Stones we have, not for the stat, just because it lets us proc the Guardian set, always giving us that shield effect, which gives us that 10% damage increase. Oh baby. So big props to the devs for updating that. Let me know in the comments if you plan on using it or not. Hopefully you are. That way you always get that bonus applied. And I will do a follow-up video when it comes to our offensive Blessing Stones, because I do want to talk about the differences between Blessing Stones like Intuit and maybe ones like this one here. We have Double-Edged Sword, so that way you know which ones are better. It does depend on the account, very important to note, but Intuit, I'll tell you right now, is very good because this bonus right here does scale for attack, making it super juicy. But that's basically it for today's video. I just wanted to cover how good the new update is when it comes to giving us bonus damage, aggressive defense now works for the Guardian set, and also when it comes to our hunters, yes, our hunters, the Guardian set does apply. So for hunters like Thomas Andre, they will always get the set bonus too, even if they have a shield applied. So let me just show you why not. Let's jump in. Let's go to Battlefield Trials for the hunter mode this time, floor 60, and let's see if we have a shield and we lose the effect, can we still get the bonus being applied? So Thomas Andre, boom. Let's do Isla here as well, and let's jump in. Very simple. We'll test it out yet again. That we know for sure it works for jinwoo and also hunters, who will be benefiting a ton, trust me. So, as you jump in, let's get a shield applied. So boom, shield, damage increases right there. Beautiful. And let's just keep going. Let's get an ultimate in. That way our shields do stack a bit more. And let's see, using our skills, huge shield, and wait for the effect to go off. So, down below on the screen, you see, we have the damage increase icon. I'm going to wait just a little bit for that effect to go away. There we go. It's about to go away, and it's gone. There we go, it's gone, and boom. Damage increase effect applied again. Beautiful. So, regardless of whether or not we have a shield, it'll still be applied. Thank goodness. We were losing out on so much damage before, but now we're good to go again. Shield, boom, damage increase. The icon comes back up, but it doesn't say the text anymore, which is interesting, which is fine though. So we don't have to worry about too much, but watch this. When we have a shield on our hunters or jinwoo, and we use another effect that applies a shield, it doesn't refresh the bonus, so watch this. My shield is gone, and the bonus is fleeting, but if I use a skill, it should refresh when we don't have a shield, so boom, look at that, it refreshes. So when you have a shield, you have to wait for the effect to go away, but if you don't have a shield, you can use it whenever, and the bonus will be refreshed, so that's pretty good. That's exactly what I want to know, so watch this. The effect is about to go away, I have no shield, and I use it again to refresh it. So when it comes to our hunters and jinwoo, we are good to go. The effect always comes up. Beautiful. That bonus is vital. 10% damage, yeah, that is not something you should sleep on. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, and make sure use the Guardian set and aggressive defense. That way you always get the bonus applied. So do drop your like, leave a comment. That way I do know you want more videos like this, and also don't forget to support us for free on MMO's Creator Program. That way I can send you a bunch of juicy codes. But on that note, this is your Code King Zaf, signing out.